first things first, just obviously drafts a day away. Just first off, what's the excitement level for you getting to know that your time is hopefully coming, and that this is the point that every kid kind of dreams of.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited. I just kind of want to get it out of the way of which team I'll be and where I'm going to be at, which city I'll be at. And no, yeah, no, I'm definitely excited.
Now you went through the combine, pro day, all of that stuff. What has the feedback been from teams like throughout this process, and just what has this process kind of been like for you?
Yeah, I think the feedback has just been continue to be yourself, continue to be consistent in everything you do every single day, and not trying to be superhero one day and it's just being consistent throughout the whole process. I think it's been a good process for me going to the East West Shrine, the Hula Bowl, those senior bowls, and then obviously the combine was big. Really, I mean, the feedback I really don't know. You really don't know. Anything could happen on in the NFL draft, so it's just trusting the process and believing in what you do.
For you, what's your mindset going into this week? Obviously, I know the first couple of days are probably just going to be able to kind of sit back, relax, and watch it, knowing that specialists usually don't end up going till day three.
Yeah. Well, the mindset is you got no matter what, you're gonna have to go in and win a job. So it's it's the same mindset no matter you drafted not undrafted. You got to go in and win a job no matter what, wherever you go.
How do you feel confidence-wise heading into the draft? Do you feel like you've got a good opportunity to be selected, be one of those guys that ends up getting picked and has a chance to, go make a team?
Yeah, I feel like I've put myself in a good spot. I feel like I definitely have a chance, and I feel like I feel like I'm worthy of a draft pick. I feel like what I bring to the table for a team and just who I am, I think I'm definitely a valuable asset for any team.
What do you feel like you bring to, a football team? Obviously, you look at your body of work here through college. You're a four-year starter. You've made some really big kicks, especially in these last few years. Just how do you feel like your body of work helps your overall confidence heading into this, and what do you feel like you bring to a team?
Yeah, it definitely helps having a good career. Definitely. I think it's just confidence wise, you've done it at the highest level. You know where you stack up from with everyone else, and I think just having that experience definitely helps with confidence going into the next level and knowing what you need to do to perform at that level. And yeah, what was the
When
other part of that?
when you look at what do you feel like you bring to teams, in terms of being able to kick off, kick field
Yeah.
goals, extra points, all of that? What do you feel like you bring to a team in that regard?
Yeah, well, kickoff wise, the rules definitely they changed this year. So I think we did a lot of spreading the ball out around, not giving the ball to their playmakers. So I feel like I'm experienced in that asset. And then obviously field goals, like I feel like I was the best in the country for the last 4 years in college football, long range, short range field goals. Like I've had some really big kicks, like you said, and I feel like just overall, I'm really experienced in what I do. My body of work obviously has shown that, and I just think that what I bring to a team is a really good place kicker overall. I feel like I have an overall really good technique and overall power, and just um, overall, I'm a complete kicker coming out of this draft.
What is you mentioned obviously you're going to go in and no matter where you end up, whether you're drafted, whether you're not, you're going to have to go win a job. Just how do you feel about your ability to go in, you know, into a situation like this where obviously football, there's a lot of positions for a lot of different guys, but kickers, there's only one on each team. Just how do you feel like you can go in and compete with, with wherever you end up?
Yeah, I think it's more so just not worrying about anyone else. It's me versus me. It's just doing the best that I possibly can and doing what I can, doing whatever I need to get my body right and get um, into a really good mindset and just go out there and be myself. I don't think I got to go out there and do anything special. I think I just got to go out there and do what I've always done and not make anything more of it. And that's that. At the end of the day, that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, that's where I'm at.
What have your conversations, throughout these last few months been like? Whether, when you talk about your shrine games, your senior bowls, the combine, all that. What have your conversations with coaches, with scouts and everything been like? Where have they wanted to see you work on the most here as you get ready for the draft and making this transition to the NFL?
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. I've had multiple interviews with pretty much every team. I've had Zoom interviews with specific teams. I've had workouts with teams. So really, like, it's nothing special. I think it's making kicks. Like that's all it comes down to is just making your kicks. And um, I don't think it's been anything crazy. They don't care about it's the 60 plus yard. They want to know what you're going to do 50 and in, and like what's your percentage going to be when you have to go out and make game time winning kicks. And I think that's just what it comes down. It's nothing crazy. It's just doing the easy, the simple things really great.
For you, you've obviously had your brother go through this a few years ago, this process and everything. How much do you lean on him during this time to have somebody that you look at and say, okay, I know what they've gone through. This is what I can expect.
Yeah, it's kind of nice having that. His journey was different than mine, so and it will never be the same. So I mean, but it's really nice to kind of have kind of a step up of the process and what to look out for and look into. So I mean, that aspect has been nice to have Andrew go through it before me. But our journeys are different, so there's always going to be something different between us. So
When you look at it, what would it mean for you to, be the next kid from Warsaw to be drafted, to, have a chance to get a chance to kick in the NFL, and what would it mean to kind of put your name on the map like?
yeah, that would mean everything. I think everything I've done for the last ever since I stepped foot at Warsaw, I think that this is what I've kind of been working for, and just getting to the highest level. That it would mean everything for me, and I think um, it would definitely be a blessing to be able to play for the next 20 years in the NFL.
What have just kind of what's everything been like with the family, and just how have they kind of been supporting you throughout this whole thing, and just how's everyone feeling?
Yeah, no, everyone's been supportive. I think everyone just wants to know where I'm going. I think everyone's just tired of the waiting and we're ready to get going and to see where I'm at. But no, everyone's been supportive from everyone, every single person in my family is supportive of me, and I'm really appreciative of that. And I wouldn't be here without them. So no, it's been great, and we just want to see where we go. That's where we're at.
When you look at your time at Mizzou, how do you feel like that these last 4 years has ultimately helped prepare you for this next level? You've obviously kicked in a lot of big games. You've made a lot of big kicks, especially you look back at this last year. You look at K State. You look at some of those other games. You've made some big kicks. You've kicked in some big time opportunities, and you've done it for 4 straight years.
Yeah, I came into Missouri. I was 17. I was really young. Didn't I was kind of shy around the locker room. I think I really grew up at Missouri. And yeah, no, it was definitely a great time, a great experience going. We're, as a team, as a program, we were 6-6 the first 2-3 years, and we were finally able to get up into that hump and go win the Cotton Bowl my last year in 11-2, and compete for the SEC. So that was really good, and I think that the program's on the rise there. So it was really cool to be a part of it, and really make a lot of big moments and big kicks for that team. And yeah, I think that's only going to help me into my career, and knowing that I have that experience.
Regardless of what happens here this week, you feel comfortable knowing that you're probably going to latch on with somebody, whether it be rookie camp, etc., things like.
What's that?
I said, whether or not you get drafted, whatever happens over these next 3 days, do you feel comfortable knowing that you're probably going to end up somewhere regardless?
Yeah, 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 100%. I'll definitely be with the team. I know that for sure. I've had interests, and it's really just whether I'll go, um, drafted or undrafted. I think I have a good shot at being drafted. Um, but I'm not gonna say I don't really know anything. Nobody ever knows anything with these type of things. So um, I mean, I'm just gonna take it for what it is. I'm gonna have to go in and win a job no matter what, and that's my mindset.